loose. I don't want to keep you guys too long. Hope you guys have a very beautiful day. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Self-love, self-development, all correlates with each other. I think every day that we're striving to be our better selves and try to outdo our steps that we did prior in life. Every day we're trying to challenge ourselves, what can we do better that we didn't do the day before? Not all of us think that way, but I feel like each day should be like a renewal for each other. Constantly thinking and wondering, am I doing right? Am I, going in the right fashion? Am I striving towards all my goals? Am I actually growing? I feel like we set ourselves a little bars of achievements that we're hoping to, achieve under a certain amount of time to show that we are grown and show that, our existence means something, and just constantly just running and chasing after a goal that we're hoping to obtain if we just put enough energy into it. But we're constantly comparing ourselves to other people and constantly wondering, is my content or is what I'm doing actually meaning anything? Is it really touching anyone's lives? Or it's what's my purpose? We constantly get ourselves comparing to other people, our friends, our colleagues, even our own family members. We kind of get lost in that type of mentality, or just that zone of life, or just that hurdle of life. We give love. Me personally, I feel like I'm a very kind person. I show love to everyone, at least try to, if I think of myself, if I put myself in their shoes, and also if I'm looking at myself, how would I want to be received, or how would I want to be understood? And think about what they're going through, their struggles, their worries, and constantly thinking about our story. We have love for all our friends, and we have all love for everyone, but I feel like we lose ourselves, and we don't really have really teach ourselves how to self-love. We teach ourselves how to self-medicate. Teach ourselves how to, bottle up how we feel, our thoughts, and just worry about achieving a bag, or we'll get there when we get there. We kind of put ourselves on the back burner. Me personally, I fought at that a lot in the past. I'm still growing, and I'm making these videos so it can reach out to someone and give them better understanding of themselves, and I'm hoping they can build themselves. That's the same way I'm trying to develop myself. We get ourselves lost. Self-love is very important. We're constantly chasing after love for other people, or affection, or validation. But we don't validate ourselves. We don't take the time to validate our own things. We put everyone else on a pedestal, but then tend to forget about our own. We deserve to be happy. We deserve to be loved. We deserve to have everything that we want in life be met. Our needs, our wants. Hoping that our goals are achieved, but kind of lose ourselves. Self-love is highly important. It's needed. Because think of it as a metaphorical window on yourselves. It feels all stuffy all the time. You got your space, but you don't feel whole. You feel kind of claustrophobic. We're constantly putting your love in everything else, putting our time and attention in everything else, but not necessarily putting the time in ourselves. The concept of love, the concept of just wanting to be understood, but do you understand yourself fully? We get trapped in our heads. Personally, I feel like I get trapped in my head all the time, and that's why I make these videos, so I can talk to you guys. It's life discussions, or just things that I feel like people need to talk more and more about. Because as we get older, and they can reach out to any person of any age, young, old, so forth. You gotta worry about yourself before you worry about anyone else. You can try to be there, or be there for other people, care for others, but if you're not taking the time to care for yourself, you're missing something, you're lacking something, you're missing something. You're always feeling like you're missing, you're not, you feel empty. Sometimes at times it feels hollow. It feels like your energy is always low and always feels like it's getting yanked out. You're constantly on the go, and I feel like I'm constantly on the go, and I'm taking these times to slow down, not constantly be on social media all the time. Not constantly just like doing so much. What brings you happiness? Seeing other people happy from your actions and the things that you do for them, things that you say to them. That probably means, it's no telling how it means to the other person. There's no telling how we can understand another person, but we don't take the time to understand ourselves. So, self-love, taking that serious, not taking it so light, like actually take that serious. We take everything else to heart, but we don't listen to our own heart. And I'm not wanting to sound so preachy, but I feel like I'm talking to myself. There's like a memo to myself. Like I'm telling myself you have to slow down. This physical body is going to deteriorate over time, but if you're not constantly putting something in it that's going to bring anew water, food, education, you're going to kind of constantly like lose yourself. Always going to feel like you're stagnant, feel like you're not moving, you're not doing something. You constantly think that we're not good enough. Worrying about the small things. Self-love is so important, because if you don't have that sense of self-love for yourself, you're gonna look for it in others, look for it from others. Not saying that's not necessarily wrong. I mean, I feel like everyone feels like they want to have some type of validation. But you gotta validate yourself. Stop comparing yourself all the time. Stop worrying if you are actually doing enough. Don't put yourself in their position. You can inspire to get to their height. You can inspire to wanting to, get that sense of influence from others and so forth. Or be influential into others. But we have to not always compare ourselves to other people. If you want to be validated, you have to validate yourself. Looking to achieve love or receive love from others is not the most healthiest thing, because you're going to surround your people of yes men and yes women. They're just people that's going to say, yeah, everything you're saying, when everything you're doing is right. But, deep down, it's like, man, like, I know, like, I know I'm not right all the time. You need those people to tell you, like, you're not always going to be right. But anywho, it's like having that sense of security in yourself and having security in your own, no matter where you are in life. Set yourself small goals instead of just huge goals if it's too wide of an angle where you feel like you constantly get distracted. Because me personally, I get distracted very easily. Removes those distractions, removes those things that's gonna like knock you from your path, or you feel like small goals, small things that you want to achieve. What can you get done in a week? Clean up your room. I challenge myself, because I'm not saying I'm a dirty person, but at times I'm very lazy, and so I'm like challenging myself, like, dude, put your stuff up, do what you need to do. Whoever's telling you that you're not doing enough, who are they to tell you how to live your life and how to move in your own fashion? I hope you guys receive something. I hope that I planted a seed or just a thought. Because the concept of like love, and also we have to have like self-discipline as well. The whole entire concept of just having that self-love. You don't have to seek validation from others to know that you're loved and you are cared for and you're deserving of that. You're special. I watched a video last week. And I'm constantly watching self-development videos, and I'm wanting to achieve certain things in my life, and I feel like I'm like lacking in a lot. But it's like you guys, it's kind of hard to see from the outside. But like you, like intercourse and so forth, a guy ejaculates 500 cc's or just 500 like sperm cells, and you were the one that was able to get to the goal. You know, you were able to, out of all these like circumstances, all these things that was like built against you, think of it like you feel like you're probably not the fastest, but you put your all into it. Put your all into whatever you're wanting to do and what you're wanting to achieve. You were able to make it. You were able to make it and be born into this chaotic world doing that small second of pleasure. Let that sit in. You could have been lost. Like you could have been in a little baggie, thrown away in the garbage can. You know, the pill could have got you and some more stuff. But you know, or some people were here unwantedly. But besides the point, like you were able to get here for a reason. You were able to get here. You were able to be born. You outraced everyone else that was in competition. And you were born. Any hardships that come along with life, you know, we only adapt and we just like constantly keep pushing forward. At times we want something to give up, man. It really seems like, you know, it's better just go on and give up. But you have a purpose. If no one told you that if no one told you that they love you, have that sense of like care and love for yourself. Don't let it too engulf you. I appreciate you guys' time. I appreciate you tuning in. I don't think I really introduced myself. My name's Alvin. I go by Lazy, or on YouTube, Lazy Chips YT. So come on, check me out. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna do one more puff. You know, as a closer. Overall, hoping you guys have a very beautiful day. Much love, much peace. I'm lazy, sometimes hella crazy, but you know, you might see me and a lot of things don't faze me, but I've been thinking lately that I haven't been putting enough time in my own, so I've been cleaning through these thoughts to my dome. I'm just trying to find some peace, so I just let go. So, much peace. This little rap session, but you know, much peace. So much love. I'm hoping that everyone's having a very beautiful day. Continue having a very beautiful day. Like, think about yourself before you make any actions. Think about how these actions are going to detriment your life, or is it going to bring happiness into your life? Is it bringing or taking more than you have in life right now? I don't know if that's too much, but you know, step back, slow yourself down. You know, take those little pauses to pick yourself up. It's okay. It's okay. Don't stress yourself out. Alright? So, much peace, much love, and I'm lazy. You guys have a very beautiful day. So, stay beautiful, stay lazy.